What would you do if the National Guard troops are deployed to Iowa City, and how would you work to protect Iowa Cityans from ICE harassment and detention? We'll start with Mr. Harmsen.
Nothing like having a little head time on a question like that. One of the things back when I used to wrestle is always wanted to win and come out on top. And one of the things I did not do is tell my opponent what I was going to do ahead of time. So as much as I would love to say we're going to do A, B, C, and D, I think that would be a mistake. However, we also need to look at what's going on with the National Guard and why they're sending people in, and that's to recognize that they're targeting specific communities. Right now, it's the immigrant community. As a city, what I can talk about is how we flip the script on that. We fight the misinformation, and we continue fighting it with things like our proclamations and showing up for each other and showing up for each other and doing that together, like we saw here in Iowa City after the abduction by ICE just about a little over a week ago. The next day, Iowa City showed up. That's what we keep doing. They want us to be fearful, we be brave. They want us to prod us into violence, we show up with nonviolent protest and for each other.
Thank you. Ms. Hospodarsky.
Yeah, thank you. I feel like this is probably the elephant in the room, right? The thing that we hoped would never happen happened. And I feel like that here in Iowa City, right across the street. I was vulnerably and honestly, I was pretty surprised to not see it on a city council agenda tomorrow. I think the reality is that we have to be willing to name what's happening out loud, plainly, even if we don't have all the answers, right? We have to be willing to put it on agendas and listen to public comment and hear that people are scared or that people are angry. And then we need to take that information and develop a plan. I think as a resident, I feel most afraid that I don't hear our city government talking about what they would do. And that makes me worry that they're not planning at all. And so I think being as honest and transparent as we possibly can, even though we're afraid, even though it is hard to say the thing out loud, even though our hands are tied in so many ways, will be necessary, especially as things escalate.
Thank you.